that we would remain friends, but you know that I do not depend on nothing or no one. So why would you show up?
Hey y'all, it's Leasha and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my channel if you're new. As you guys can see by today's title, we're going to be doing a pregnancy Q&A. So I posted on my Instagram and I had asked you guys to ask me any questions that you guys have pertaining to my pregnancy. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you're probably wondering like, dang, like she was just making high school content, now she's pregnant. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all follow my Instagram so y'all won't miss out on any more like Q&As. But I have all of the questions right here, so it's not too many, but I want to go ahead and get on to the video. If you guys don't follow my social medias, like I said, they will be on the screen and in the link in the description box down below. Okay, so the first question is, have you had any insane / unusual dreams since you've been pregnant? And the answer is yes, y'all. I have been having some I haven't really been having no crazy dreams recently, but yeah, when I found out that I was pregnant, like a couple weeks and stuff like that, I was having weird dreams. I was writing some of them down, but like off the top of my head, when I had kidnapped me. Another dream was I was like talking to a family member who I don't even talk to, don't even deal with. She had part of one of my dreams. I had a dream, this is kind of a sensitive topic, but I had a dream that my baby had ended up passing away. I don't know where that dream came from or whatever, but that was one of my dreams. Like I was bleeding and stuff like that. Last night I actually had a dream about a spider. It was like real vivid and like real graphic. Like a spider was shooting out babies. This spider, it was like a white see-through type of spider. It was like shooting out babies. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like it wasn't like regular spider babies. It was just like some type of like liquid type of thing, but like it was the babies. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just had that dream last night. And yeah, that was like everywhere. I think I had told my mama in the dream and I needed her to clean up and like vacuum up the spiders because I was going back to school. It was crazy, but I am terrified of spiders, and that's not my first dream I've had about a spider. I don't know like why that just popped up in my dream last night. Hopefully it's not a spider in my dorm, because one time before I had a dream about a spider and I ended up seeing a spider. Okay, someone asked for my initial reaction. Was I crying, panicking, or stunned? My original reaction, it was very nonchalant. Like I was very nonchalant about it. I tried to like erase it out of my mind. Like I tried to forget about it. So I definitely would say, I guess stunned. Like if I had to pick out those three, crying, panicking, or stunned, I would say stunned. I didn't cry at all. Like I thought that I was gonna end up crying whatever when I found out that I was pregnant, but I did not cry. I honestly was angry. I'm not gonna lie. Things you have learned about being pregnant on your own. I don't really know, like I don't really know how to answer the question. I don't really know if it's like things that I have learned about like pregnancy as a whole, or things that I have learned like, I don't know how to explain it, so I'm just answer the question like how I think it's worded. Things that I have found out about pregnancy. Basically, I found out a lot of stuff really. Like I didn't know that I wasn't able to eat certain foods. I didn't know about all these changes that my body would be going through. Like if y'all are sensitive or whatever, please just don't even listen to this part. Y'all can skip this part. But like all the discharge and stuff like that. You know, of course, like the breast area, that definitely changes. The back pains, the crucial freaking headaches. Thank God I haven't been having them a lot. What else? Definitely I guess I would worry like the mood swings and stuff like that. And along with the mood swings, I feel like my mind is just completely shifted. I don't know if it's because like I am becoming a mother, but like my mind has completely shifted and I have like a whole different view on certain things. Well, I don't know if it's like a learning type of thing, but people are very nice to you while you're pregnant. Now, I'm not saying everybody is nice, but like I have gotten nicer encounters. I've gotten more nicer encounters than mean encounters. Like I didn't really know that people really treat pregnant women so well once they know that like you're carrying a human being, which that makes sense for people to do that. But some people don't have that type of common courtesy, so I really wasn't expecting that. I really be finding out stuff from TikTok. When I be going to my doctor's appointments, I really don't be, I don't know. I kind of feel like the doctor's appointments are kind of pointless whenever it comes to like me knowing stuff, because like I already be done looked on TikTok. TikTok is basically my doctor, if that makes sense. Okay, the next question is, have you picked out a nickname for the baby? Yes, I have picked out a nickname. The nickname for him will be Pumpkin. And I came up with that nickname basically on my own. Kind of like pieced it together, because one, he's gonna be born in the middle of October, and you know October, fall, Halloween, pumpkin, you know. And then my baby shower is gonna be fall themed, and then the theme of that baby shower is a little pumpkin is on the way. And I seen that like on Pinterest or something like that, the name A Little Pumpkin is on the way. And by that time I have not figured out like a name for him, so I'm just like, you know what, look, let me just call him Pumpkin, and it just stuck with me. I haven't came up with any other nicknames for him. I don't really know. I really just want it to be just Pumpkin, but if you know how black people are, you know, they'll end up just coming up with anything. But I don't want like those cringy nicknames. I'm very picky when it comes to him, so like all of that booger and sugar daddy, like none of that. What's the weirdest craving that I've had? I'm very picky and stuff like that, so I haven't had like any weird combos or nothing like that. Like I seen people trying their pregnancy combos with their partner and stuff like that, and their friends, like weird stuff. Like I seen somebody, I think she did like cheese and something else, I don't know, I might put it on the screen, but I don't have like any weird cravings or nothing like that. The only craving that I've had was cleaning products, like smelling bleach, smelling pine salt, cleaning up, that type of stuff. So I don't know if that's a craving. But what's your favorite part of being pregnant so far? I really don't know what's my favorite part of being pregnant. I guess I would say, I'm not gonna say like the special treatment, but like I have been getting like a little bit of special treatment, or like people, I just been getting treated extra nice, if that makes sense. And I like it. Like, you know, my mama cooking extra food for me and stuff like that, because she usually doesn't cook. Her buying me food out to eat a couple of times, more than she has ever done, bought me some food. So I don't know, that's one thing. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, also another thing, I don't really have to do much. Being lazy, but then again, like I'm not really lazy, I'm pretty active. Basically what I mean by that, y'all, is I just have a lot of help. But whenever I do have those moments where I'm just lazy and just want to be in the bed and I just don't feel like doing anything, like I do have people who help me out. Another thing I like about being pregnant is like basically like just feeling him move and stuff like that, feeling him kick and stuff, knowing that I have a healthy baby, and then also going to my doctor's appointments and then hearing his heartbeat. What are some generational curses you will break once Pumpkin is born? Like the sensitive type of thing. Like I know some people be like, oh, just because you're a boy, just because you're a man, you can't have feelings, you can't cry, you can't talk about your feelings, you just have to be like this tough cookie walking around with all your feelings bottled up. I will not, I repeat, I will not, absolutely not have that for my son. I will make sure that he is comfortable and that he knows like it's okay to have feelings, it's okay to talk about your feelings, it's okay to reach out for help whenever you need help. In my opinion, I really like men and boys who express their feelings and stuff like that, so I find that very attractive. Now I'm not saying that's going to be attractive for my son, because that'd be weird, but like I just want him to be very comfortable, if that makes sense. Another generational curse, I don't know if it's like really, I don't really know how to explain it. Like, so I guess instead of generational curses, basically these are just things that most people, I don't know, put on boys / men that I will not be doing, basically. So I hope that makes sense. But another thing is that he doesn't have to do, and that I would like make sure like he's making his own decisions about, is sports. If he doesn't want to play sports, he does not have to play sports. Like, sports are not for everybody. And a lot comes with playing these sports, like concussions and like lifetime effects and stuff like that. Y'all can look it up, but it was one football player, I think he was a football player, he ended up like getting paralyzed or like having a brain injury or something like that from playing that sport. So if my son does not want to play football, he does not have to play football. I'm not gonna be mad. It's so many other careers and so many other sports that he can play. I'm still gonna be proud of him either way, as long as he's doing something. What else?
I keep forgetting stuff while I'm editing, but another generational curse that I definitely am gonna break is he does not have to talk to family members or any adult if he does not want to, especially if they made him feel some type of way. Like, son, you don't know how to talk to these people, because I
The next question
surely
was,
don't.
what are some of your pregnancy cravings? So some of my pregnancy cravings are anything sweet. Cookies, ice cream, snow cones, candy, sweet, just basically anything sweet. Someone asked natural and then epidural. So a lot of people actually ask me this. I really want to go natural. Like, I don't want to get the epidural because I've heard different things about it, like, you know, the lifelong effect of having back pains and stuff like that. And then also, like, if you don't hold still, you know, that can also cause you to like be paralyzed or something like that. And yeah, my goal is to go natural, but like, I don't really handle pain well, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's a high pain tolerance or a low pain tolerance, but I'm just gonna try to go natural. But the moment that I cannot take the pain, then I will begin the epidural. I just been saying like different things about it. Some people say like they didn't have back pain with epidural. Some people said that they did. Some people said natural, that was fine. Other people said like they could not take the pain at all. But everybody is different. I'd rather go ahead and not have that pain than to be in pain, if that makes sense. Someone asked which part was the worst. I'm guessing like during like my whole pregnancy. I'll show y'all my stomach. Can't really see it that much. I would definitely say that first trimester, and I feel like everybody has the same answer. Like the first trimester, like I had bad morning sickness. I never threw up, but I was like literally almost really this close to throwing up every time that I would wake up in the morning whenever it's time for me to brush my teeth. And I would also feel nauseous, very nauseous throughout the day. Like, always feeling like I'm literally finna throw up on myself. I did not like that at all. But the whole time that I've been pregnant, like I said, I only threw up one time, and that was back in April. And the only reason why I had threw up was because I had went to the movies and I had ate some popcorn, I ate some the sour straw things. I had went to the restroom, and then someone had left their whole entire y'all know what in the bathroom, and I literally could not stand the smell. I tried to hold my breath while I was using the bathroom, everything, y'all. As soon as I walked out the stall, I made it to the sink, and I just threw up all over the sink, y'all. It was so bad. I felt so bad, and it was community bathroom, so I tried to cover up the throw up. People ended up, I don't know who, but I put a napkin over the throw up. Somebody had removed the napkin, and then everybody just ended up seeing my throw up in the sink. But I couldn't control it. Like, it literally was not my fault. If I could have made it to my room, I would have made it to my room and threw up. But the other thing that has been the worst about my pregnancy would definitely have to be the no sleep. Like, during those times, and even now sometimes, and I'm in my third trimester, I literally cannot go to sleep. Like, I'd be so freaking tired, and I just cannot go to sleep. Like, I toss and turn all freaking night, and I used to toss and turn all night then. Like, I wouldn't go to sleep until the next morning. Like, I would literally get the best / decent sleep in the morning time, like 7, 8 o'clock. Like, that's when I'll be able to sleep. When I found out I was pregnant, you know, of course I was a freshman in college still, and I was in my second semester, so it was like a struggle getting up, trying to go to class and stuff like that. The headaches, out of breath, what else? I think that's really it. I know it's more stuff in the top of my head, but whenever I think of something else, I'll make sure I put it on the screen. But those are like my top things that I can think of off the top of my head. Someone asked, do you feel like you would do it again? Honestly, no, I don't want to. But then again, I do want my child to have like siblings and stuff like that. But then again, like, he's gonna have cousins and like friends and stuff. I was the youngest child. Both of my siblings was grown. I really had nobody to play with and stuff like that. I'm not gonna say I was lonely, but like, it's like 50-50. Like, I was lonely, but then again, my mom, she let me have friends over. Really, just doing this again, like sitting down, planning out a pregnancy, no, I really don't want to. I'm not saying that I had a bad experience now, like with my pregnancy and stuff like that, but it's just like going through like the whole process again. It's just like, I don't feel like it's worth it. Maybe it'll change in the future, but like, my answer for now is no. Like, I really want to be one and done, if I'm being honest. Are you nervous, excited? I don't know, y'all. I guess I would say both, but mainly excited. I've been trying not to think about it as much, like the giving birth part. I think that's like what the question is centered around. But I'm very excited. I'm kind of tired of being pregnant. I'm just ready to meet him. I'm ready to spoil him. I'm ready to see what he's gonna look like. I want to see how he's gonna act. Is he gonna be mean? Is he gonna be sweet? Is he gonna be a sour patch? Because I'm kind of sour patch, but I have been really mean my whole pregnancy, so I hope he don't come out being mean and stuff. But if he do, as long as he's nice to me. I mean, someone asked body changes. So the only thing that really has been changing about my body is my breasts. I have always been like flat chested and not having much, but they have been growing, so I see like a little something. I don't really having a good bra right now, so y'all can't tell. Another thing is I kind of been getting like a little bit thicker, a little bit like in my behind, but then again, when I be looking up close, it kind of feel like I'm kind of losing my butt a little bit. But yeah, my breast, my butt, this is common in some pregnancies, at least on my side of the family, but like I've been getting like some discoloration in my neck, especially the back. But I've been scrubbing the back with like witch hazel and alcohol, so I'm not gonna show y'all, but like it's like a little spot in the back of my neck that's like very dark. I don't know, that's like really mainly it. I don't think I have like a pregnancy nose or nothing like that. Someone asked how's my mental health. I love when people ask that. That's so sweet. My mental health, I guess I would say overall, like during like my whole pregnancy, I would definitely say that it kind of has been, I guess, like up and down a little bit, but I would definitely say I've been more good than I have been bad. Yeah, I do have like a very good support system and stuff like that. Whenever I am on my own, that does give me like a lot of time to think and stuff like that. But my thoughts, like, it's not really bad thoughts. It's kind of like overthinking type of thing. But like, I don't think that like my mental health has declined and stuff. But I do have my moments just like anybody else where like it's a little bit bad, but I don't let it get like out of control and like super duper bad, you know, to the point where like I'm in a depressive state because I am carrying a child and, you know, I'm a mom now, you know what I mean? But yeah, I have my days and stuff like that, but overall I would say that my mental health is pretty good. Yeah, I have more good days than bad days, but I still do have bad days. Someone asked when is my due date. So my due date is October the 21st. I usually don't like sharing my due date and stuff like that, just because like you never know, like you never know someone's intentions, you never know, like you just never know. But man, this is the Q&A. I'll share my due date. So yeah, I'm hoping that's like his due date. Like I really hope he comes on that day because my birthday is March the 21st, so we'll both have 21 for our birthday. I just really hope he doesn't come any earlier than that, but if it is pushed back a little bit, then you know that'll be okay. I just don't want him to be born on Halloween. Do you want to give a natural birth, C-section, or take an epidural? I kind of already answered this, but I didn't say like about the C-section type of thing. I do not want to do a C-section at all. I don't want to get cut open or anything like that because the healing process is much longer. You're more prone to get like some type of like infection or something like that if you get a C-section, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I just rather just push. I feel like pushing, it is going to be hard, but I just don't want to kind of be unconscious on that table and not being able to like really see what's going on and stuff like that while the doctors are down. I'm just, no C-section. I don't want to do a C-section at all. How does my back feel? Honestly, y'all, I kind of feel like I'm an old lady / a little old man. Like my back, it does hurt and stuff like that. I have a pregnancy pillow. It's over here on the floor. But my pregnancy pillow, it has been helping. Like it kind of helped me in the beginning, but now it's kind of annoying. I kind of feel like it doesn't really work for real. And it kind of makes my back hurt worse. But then again, some nights I sleep good with it. I haven't had bad problems until I got pregnant. So that's just something that y'all need to think about. Are you nervous about giving birth? And if so, why? Like I said, I haven't really been thinking like about the giving birth part, if that makes sense. Like I just been thinking about other stuff. I haven't really like shifted my mind to like, oh my God, like I really have to sit up here and push out this baby and can't nobody do it for me. I know I'm like an overthinker, y'all. I be thinking of all different types of situations and scenarios. Like things can go wrong when you give birth. Like being a woman is hard. Like so many things can literally go wrong, but I'm praying that nothing goes wrong with my pregnancy. I'm not gonna really try to think about, you know, all the negative side effects. But yeah, I am very nervous. I don't want anything to go wrong. I don't want to not be able to push him out, and then I have to get a C-section. What else? It's just like a scary experience, y'all. Like, I'm only 19 years old. I'm finna push out a whole human being. Like, I'm already knowing that it's gonna hurt. His head is already big on the ultrasound pictures. I don't really want to go through the hard part, but that literally is the hard part, pushing out your baby. But so those were all the questions that I ended up getting. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I know you guys are probably wondering, why didn't I tell you guys how I found out that I was pregnant? But I am saving that for a story time. I want to make it its own separate video, so this video won't be so long. One question that I didn't see was, do I have a name picked out for him? And I'm just gonna go ahead and answer it. I do have a name picked out, but me and the dad, we really couldn't agree on the, well, he didn't like any of the names that I picked out. My favorite name that I picked out, it started with a D. It was so adorable. I just absolutely love those names that I picked out versus the names he picked out. Those names that he picked out was horrible. He was not gonna go with those names. So we recently just found out a name for him. I'm not gonna say I hate the name, because I would never give my child a name that I hate, but it's just not what I expected for his name to be. But I still think he's cute. It's gonna have to grow on me. And yeah, y'all just comment down below any other questions that y'all have in the comments, and then I'll be sure to answer them. Be on the lookout for the pregnancy story time, because I will be dropping that pretty soon. Thank y'all for watching.